If you're like me, you've probably had several jobs over the course of your lifetime. And in fact, research says this is a trend that is increasing year after year. So by the time we're 30, some statistics say that we may have had 8 or 9 or 10 jobs. Now, as I look around at our organizations, our companies, our institutions, I'm seeing something that you probably see too, and that is there are far too few really good leaders in our organizations, our companies, and our institutions. Well, why is this? I mean, most of us know how to influence. Most of us know how to do our jobs, and we want to build healthy teams, and we want our people to be happy. We want our people to perform. We want to get up in the morning, go to work, do what needs to be done, engage our people, and go home feeling satisfied and successful. And it doesn't happen often enough. Why? Why is it that there are too few good leaders in our midst today? Well, I think there are a couple of reasons why good people turn bad. Good people become bad leaders. First of all, these folks don't get up in the morning rubbing their hands in glee, thinking about the harm and the pain and misery they're going to cause every day. No, they've got good values, good intentions. They want to be good leaders. But along the way, something happens. Couple of reasons. Number one, a lot of people just haven't learned what it means to be a good leader. They live with a lot of myths about what good leaders actually are and what good leaders do. For example, they think smart is good enough. If you're technically effective and if you know your job, then you should automatically be a good leader. Wrong. No. You need emotional intelligence to be successful because leadership is a relationship. It's not simply doing tasks or doing a job. Second reason people fall off the wagon and go from good people to bad leaders is because the mounting pressure and the mounting stress causes even those among us who know how to lead, who know how to employ emotional intelligence to build resonant relationships, who know how to influence people positively, to fall off the path and engage in behaviors that we're not proud of. I'm sure you've done this yourself. I know I have. My intentions are good, but day after day, the pressures, the email, the BlackBerry, the telephone, the decisions I have to make, the crises that are facing me on a daily basis or a weekly basis, you understand this. You face these crises too. After a while, we get caught in a syndrome that starts with stress, which turns into chronic stress. We call it power stress, which turns into a situation where you feel like you're giving and giving and giving, and you're just not getting anything in return. And by then, you've become part of the problem. You're no longer part of the solution. And even if you know what you should be doing as a leader, you can't. And it's because you are the victim of chronic stress. It's got you. You've got to break the cycle. You've got to find a way to get out of it, or you become that toxic leader that we all run away from.